Okay, let's check if actually the construction of the wire is it actually creates a magnetic field, because I've already I've uploaded a YouTube video yesterday that actually I think shows that, and I felt it with my hand that the chain moves. When the direct current circuits is online is hot, and but maybe it's better not only to sense it with the hand but also to actually demonstrate it in a more like repeatable way. So we have here this contraption, and at the end of this shoelace, we have two what's its name, the like two wings of the chain, two, well, how do you say it in English? One piece of the chain. So two pieces of chain, and we should be able to see it moving when the circuit is online. I will say that the problem with the tuner can is that, besides the fact that it's direct current, as I said, it's problematic. Besides that, it's very large can, compared to the actual current that flows in the voltage. It's 2 amperes, 12 volts, and it's actually very, if you know, most of the time when actually a simple like electricity and magnetism experiment is done, maybe even in schools, even in primary schools, it's they use screwdriver or very, very thin piece of metal, because the conductor actually needs to be really thin in order to for the magnetic field to be created, because otherwise, even if you use consider relatively many loops like I did here, you need very large current or voltage in order to actually feel the magnetic field. So it's a very large can. I will use, maybe even today, a smaller can or a smaller container. And I will also use alternative current, as I've already said. But it's pretty large container, and of course we need a large container because we want to create gold. And we don't want to create a small amount, we want to create a big amount of gold. So maybe I will use something like that. Here, this one is actually something like that, which is hollow and not that big, but it's possible to fill it with enough space to create actually valuable amount of metal like gold. And it should also be noted that the material that is currently inside the loop is the wire is surrounding a material which is mostly like 99.99% clay, which is of course not is not a conductor at all, and which it's supposed to be metal, but we have the metal of a can itself, which I don't know how effective is it. We have the liquid, and we have the liquid that contains all sorts of stuff, and also the neros themselves. And apart from that, so it's a really bad device in order to actually show magnetism. I've done it with knowing that, but I wanted to see if we can see any effect at all. And so of course there are many like improvements to be made, and some of them we'll actually even do today. But let's see what happens when we actually connect the connect the transformer to the socket, and the circuit is alive, is hot. What's the name of a circuit that with electrons flowing on it, like live circuit or hot circuit or online? I don't know. Okay, online. It is known to, it sometimes takes some, it takes time. It's not immediate. I don't know what's the reason, but it's not immediate that you can feel the magnetism. Sometimes it takes a while, and after you disconnect it, or so the circuit is not hot or is not alive. It's typically the metal inside is still magnetized for for a period of time. So we see some movements. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if it's significant enough to say that actually we have it. It's actually here accomplished. Let's try to, instead of that way, let's try it outside of the not inside but outside, like that. So it's difficult to say if the movement is, just natural, but because of the inertia, or it's demonstrated. I think now it's demonstrated. It's actually, yes. It's that the magnetic. There is indeed a magnetic field, but it's abnormalities. It's starting to be created. Yes. So okay. So we have a magnetic field, even though it doesn't give us much. To work with, because it's a very, it's a very weak one, and as I said, it's direct current, and probably will need alternative current. So I'll be working on it. Okay.